Hello and welcome to my stream today. Welcome, Pad. Where I'm going to continue playing the Girls Frontline story that we have continued over the past few weeks. Why is my model not loading yet? Hello? There we go. Hi, Harlequin. How was the rest of the stream yesterday? I kind of misplanned, and I was legitimately convinced it happened next week on Monday, and not this week on Monday. Don't know why. He even sent me the date. I'm just stupid, I guess. How are you doing? Hey, apparently I did missions. I didn't even do anything yet, though. Anyway, we shall immediately jump into the campaign of Singularity, where we haven't continued far into it. Now that's just straight up not true. We didn't get that far. Did we? No, we didn't. No worry about it. Don't worry about it. Did I do Structured Center too? I'll probably remember when I see the map. I don't think I have. However, it also didn't play any story just now. Did it play the story? Did it tell the story to play back off? Hang on a minute. Something's fucky. No. It's on repeat. Okay. Don't know what went wrong there. Does the map just not have a story on entering it? Apparently. Thank you very much for the 69 bits. Now what do you have to do on this map? Destroy all enemies. That's not too bad. Using or retreating animations, okay. 8 rounds to destroy all the enemies. 2,378 until completion. What are you going for exactly, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Just, you know. What are you set to? Expand. The last bit emote? I see. Let me just spawn a second echelon. Considering the strength of the enemies, I don't think I need the fairies. Should go over here. Where we will kill some Dynagates. Nothing big. Dynagates have been destroyed. Next up, you're gonna stay there to capture the heliport. Get some more movement points. Considering everything on this side is the way it is. How many movement sides? That's still a 4. Okay, well, you can easily go over there. And now I'll spawn something else still. To get even more movement points. Very simple concept, honestly. Very good. Very good. Now, the first few maps of each event are usually very, very simple to complete. Also, for the people that don't really know what's going on, don't worry about it. This is currently just a stage that doesn't seem to have an entrance story, but might have an exit story. So I'm just going to quickly do the mission, see what's the deal with it. Okay. That will be all enemies destroyed in 3 turns, actually. That is simple. But no, I don't exactly have much to talk about this stage, which is a bit unfortunate. But you know, it is what it is. Getting the opportunity to just chill a bit at the start of the stream is also kind of nice, you know? There we go, last enemy. Supposedly stronger than the rest. Really wasn't. And that should be the map done, in theory. Yes. Click. And it uses the comm station as equipment to send a transmission to the outside world. Is that so? Griffin's shifting towards Area S11. Let's see, it's a total mess over here. There, I was right. The military is going to use this as an excuse to openly enter the battlefield and restore order. I know, that's just the excuse. Even now they're reorganizing their troops on the outskirts. Once their main forces mobilize and intervene, we'll have no chance of stopping them at all. Yes, I'll do my best to slow them down, but I can't hold on for long without support. Having our support troops standing by at the perimeter won't solve anything. I guess you know what they want to do. I understand. I completely understand your concerns, Chief. I'll do my best to buy your time. However, if the worst comes to the worst, I hope you will approve the plan I laid out earlier. I understand it's a very radical solution, but if... Yes, I'll wait for approval. I'll do my best to ensure it does not come to that. Transmission terminated. Looks like it's time to go all out now. I hope they're still alive. Click. The transmission connects over an encrypted channel. Guten Tag. Have you missed me? Nothing good ever happens when I think of you. What about the file? Do you even need to ask? If it's been settled, then hurry back. We ran into a bit of trouble. Did you know? We caught up with Griffin's Exodus by coincidence, so we helped him out a little. CS told me all about how you love engineering these coincidences. Alright, make a note of the people you saved and I'll help you get paid for it, assuming Griffin's still around after all this. If Griffin doesn't pay up, then please cover up the money from your own account. Providing that I, the owner of the account, survive this mission. So, can you tell me the reason you're thinking of me? And you lead. Find a way to move to Rendezvous Point C, which I've just marked out for you. Run a scan on the local database. Hey, have you seen the battlefield map? Are you trying to kill us so you can welch on our debt? Your payment will be information concerning the true mastermind behind the butterfly incident. I'm making myself clear. It's chugging a moment. There we go. Have you already dug so deep? I'm a pro in this field. Also, send the file to Sia with a drone. Aren't you going to hand it over to Miss Persica directly? I will. But she's just an interpreter. After all, she's not the only one who truly needs this file. So, the path that we're currently on in this event is very much helping us defy, and specifically Angie. Which is pretty neat, because Angie is great. Now, Stroke Dead Center 3. Only done it one now. Well, first I guess we're gonna have to clear up some resources. Which, you know, it's fine. Singularity, start that again. Stroke Dead Center 3. Again, no entry story. What mission is that? Supply line. Where's the supply line tile? Yeah. Yeah. 54,000. It is destroyable. Or destructible, but it's not worth the effort. Move out, please. Flop. Alright, spawn a second squad. Sure, let's spawn the Exodia squad here. Because it's nuts. We're going to have to use a lot of squats here. Actually, no, we don't. This is fine. We will be able to keep the tile from being captured, which is nice. All right. End the turn here. They won't be able to move to that tile. They'll try to attack our squad though. Basically what I'm trying to do right now. Capture this tile. Capture this tile. So you move over here. You can move out to this side here. And then I'll spawn another squad. Very good, very good. Just any squad will do. Whatever. So I actually do want to do something. End the turn here. I will capture that tile and resupply that squad. And then just one more turn. So got them right, the bagel is fun. The bagel is fun. Told you. It's really fast, maneuverable, has a good gun, and a good ITGM. It's really good. I like it. It's actually my favorite tank in that game. First game stock 30,000 damage, yeah. It's pretty good. Told you. You know what? Spawn another squad. Just fill the entire map with Griffin forces. It used to actually be different, and honestly kind of a little better. They changed some stuff about it which made it a little bit less good. Not that it's bad by any means, it's just not the way it used to be. Reason for that is the fact that it used to have a 5 or 8, no, I think a 5-shot magazine, but each shot dealt 200 something damage. So, yeah, it had the same damage potential per magazine, but you did it a lot faster. The people really didn't like fighting a bagel. They really didn't. Madam, kinda wanna capture everything now because I can. Turn this into an improvised silver medal. Though they don't really exist in event maps. Defeat of the gun. There we go. Because the map is going to be finished after this turn anyway. Mine. And we win. Click. I've received a comms request from AK-12. She's broadcasting in clear. Shall I put her through? Why? Didn't I tell her not to do stupid things like that with a parapluie around? If I devote all my neural capacity to defense, I can hold the connection under parapluie virus interference for 10 seconds. Do it. Angie, are you listening? I'm here. You should have received your mission. Get that point better. Well, this isn't really the best timing. Well, we kind of ran into some trouble. Just get to the point. Angie, we're pinned down by Sangu's main force and we need support. Don't expose yourself for too long. Hang on until we can get there. Angie, another thing. And what is M4A1's condition? A15? A15, AK-12. God damn it. Angie. I'm sorry, that was my limit. I should have been able to do better. You've already done very well for a combat type. AK-12 and AR-15 are currently pinned down by the Sangu's main force. Your orders then. Are we going to rescue them? Correct. Prepare to have AK-12 owe you one. It's nothing to do with owing anyone anything. It's my duty to keep her safe. Whatever works, as long as you're happy. Hi, James. Yes, it is Singularity. I have played it before. I'll give you that. I have actually played through most of the events before, including this one. It's just, you know, a run-through of all the story bits of Frontline that I'm doing. It's a good event. It's a good event, story-wise. It's very good. I managed to glean some data on the enemy forces within the area during the previous scan. This is the map of the combat zone where Task Force Defy is currently located. There will be many enemies along the axis of advance, and there is an elite ringleader among the Sangu's forces surrounding AK-12. Executioner. So even a Sangu's unit like that is insanely powerful, huh? In any case, breaking through will not be easy. So, do you want me to abandon AK-12 and AR-15? You have but to give an order and I will fulfill it with all my might. Then let's head out. They're waiting for us. Hope you're doing well, though. Stroke at center 3. As you can see, it's also the very beginning of the event. And I'm going down this path first. Singularity falls off because of how good the events later events get. To be fair, Singularity is the start of the good events. Like, I mean, previous events were already pretty decent. Like, Arctic Warfare has a lot of setup. Deep Dive has a lot of lore in there. But Singularity is where it all starts to fall into place. And probably my personal favorite event is still the event that follows right after this. Just because of Angie and it's a daring escape. Man, Angie's such a good character. Yeah, Continuum Turbulence is absolutely great. Hey, look, it's upgraded Executioner. She mad. Doesn't really matter for us right now. We are a little bit overpowered anyway. Just a tiny bit. I'm gonna leave these 3 on elimination up until they reach the gun, because that would be stupid. With the entire anime season because of all the flashbacks and stuff. Don't remind me of the anime, please. Please. Gods Frontline deserves better. Oh! The fact that I can still spawn a coalition echelon is kind of funny. Healing chapters and madness, the chapters were good though. I get that. Yeah. I haven't actually watched the healing chapters, though I do know a lot about them. Because, you know, while they were current, they were everywhere. You didn't have to see them to know what happened in the current one. Yeah. The anime was just sad. The story was just Goes Frontline, but the animation was just so bad. Like, if the animation had been any better, it would have been great. But it was really, really bad. Actually, no, not. I mean, it wasn't just the animation, it was also kind of storyboarding stuff. Yeah, there was a lot. It just didn't quite. It just didn't quite. Custom 4 don't. Custom 4 indeed. So what is even on mission? Oh, this mission will end once the boss is eliminated. Wait, what? Really? I need to eliminate you first because you're gonna go for my command post. It's going decent until the last episodes. No, even then the animation wasn't up to par. It really wasn't. I understand that they went, well, that not every animation house is able to do like amazingly, incredibly well animated stuff. But at the same time, if you have an anime about guns, you better make damn sure you get the guns right. Ugh. Like, come on. It's a story, but not the animation. I see. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yes, Reki. Hello, how are you doing today? No, we were talking about the Girls Frontline anime because it did have one. It does have one, technically two. But you know what they were smoking when they decided to make the last episodes. I don't know either. I'm gonna have to set you to stand by, otherwise you're gonna kill yourself in a gun, which would be very unfortunate. Funny, but very unfortunate. Is there connection here? Of course there's not. Eh. How am I even gonna get to her? With one squad. I understand what we're supposed to do here. Capture HQ. I'm not capture HQ. Can I not chat? Actually, if I... Assuming you watched, noticed today they didn't get an AK-47 but AK-74. What were they doing? Like if they were doing Girls Frontline, that's something that's really easily noticeable, but for various reasons. If they were doing something else, yeah, that's a no. Okay, no, that was a bad idea. Oh, the game crashed. Just as M4 runs to her death, my game crashes, which is bad. Resident Evil 5. Ah, I see. You see, the last time that I played this event is so long ago, I don't quite remember how to do this map. Yes. Come on. Please load into M4 killing herself. That will be funny. I never fail to find M4 dying funny. I have the feeling we might be running into some technical difficulties right now. I shall restart the game again and see if it works after that. Stop AF-15 at some point so AK-12 goes up to surround the cannon. Yeah, that's what I thought. Server issues. Not sure if it's server issues. It might just be the emulator that I'm using. Or maybe just the game itself, because spaghetti code. There's many things that can be going on. Like, there's another thing that, you know, it is an old game at this point. Like, there's no way around it. Because, while on the EN server, it's not that old. On the Chinese server, it sure is old. It's a game from, like, 2009 or something like that. So, yeah. There's a lot of old code in here that... Yeah. 2016? Or 2016, something like that. I mean, to be fair, that's still 7 years ago. I looked it up a while ago and made a point of it, but I don't remember right now. I'm gonna fucking put all of them to standby for the first turn. To make sure I get all of those heliports. Make sure I get that heliport. 2009 with Bakery go. Ah. Yeah, I knew that 2009 was something. Though I was not in the fandom then yet. I remember how I cleared this. I cleared this area, resupplied, and parachute ferried right over here. Because this is yet another event where you can still, in fact, do parachute ferries. Jesus. That only stopped happening after a while. I think I know how I can get them to do that. What I want. Because M4 will probably continue on the same path that she did before. Which is fine. Basically, this map entirely revolves around manipulating the AI that's in the game already. Daka daka daka. Very good. Just slowly fighting their way through. Oh, the good thing is that this AR squad is kind of busted, so, you know. I could make it more busted and replace one of the UMPs, but I don't want to. Squad 4 shall prevail. That might actually work out fairly well right now. We shall capture that heliport. And resupply over there as well. Because we need that heliport. Oh, I clicked on something that I shouldn't have clicked on. There we go. We need that heliport because otherwise we're not going to be able to surround capture the gun. So let me just get to the gun, or the heliport, and then we shall do that. Okay. All right. Continue. So what I need to do now is stop AK-12. Just make her go standby. So that the only path that AR-15 can go will be up into the inner part. And make M4 go standby as well. Do-dim, dim, do-dim, dim, do-dim, dim, dim, do-dim. So, you go standby. You go standby. You need to quickly go clear out some enemies. So that they don't actually capture us. So having our headquarters surround captured at this point would be a shame. Now, I do actually find that these maps where you need an actual strategy to finish them are actually kind of neat. I don't mind them. They're a lot better than earlier event maps where you just kind of needed really, really, really high power. But sometimes you still need that. Also, I'm really looking forward to the next event. So, The next teaser, or the teaser that has come on the official stream recently, doesn't actually concern us at all because we are not that far yet. Dim 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 dim. This is I mean, to be fair, the Zombieland Saga collab is also looking kind of neat. I don't know what the next event is actually called. I'll have to admit. Whatever the next main story event is. Because it's coming eventually at some point. Now the question is, where will you go? Will you tend to go to this one, or will you tend to go to the gun? Because I hope you'll go to the gun. Longitudinal strain. It's possible that that's the next one. I genuinely don't know. You probably know more about that right now than I do. So deal with those guys. Resupply on the helipod. Again. Nope, not retreat. Nope, not repair either. There we go. Now, how do we get AK-12 to move where I wanted to move? Capture HQ? Shortest route to HQ would be straight through the gun for her right now. Yeah! She went for that fucker instead. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, stand by. If I set you to anything else, you're gonna go and kill yourself on the gun. That's annoying. Oh, wait. Should say that 15 on HQ. Ah, you're right. I mean, I can still do that, but... all the paths to HQ should be blocked apart from the one that... Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was trying to gamble, but she went for the squad instead. Dang it. Well, at least I can do that this turn. I don't need that many moves to try and, you know... Capture HQ. Yeah, the only path that she can take is through the gun. The only potential problem that I'm facing. Potential problem. You know what? Can I afford to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can't. At that point, this guy will already be there. The infinite spawn over there is annoying as hell. Well, this is just going to take a moment. Running out of turns? Not running out of turns. There's enough turns. There's no turn limit on this map. It's just going to take a while to finish it. It's just a bit annoying to have to deal with it. No, the only problem that I have right now is that the enemy is going to run into AK-12, which will mean that she will surround capture AK-12. Which is a problem. Now, if we can capture this and surround capture that before this one turns to the enemy, that problem's been solved. If we can't... So... Don't think that'll work. Fuck reballing. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do right now. I've misplayed it earlier, so now I just have to deal with it. I mean, that enemy is going to kill itself. Yeah, no. Fuck. Eh. Now I'll have to move my fucking AR squad all the way around the side. Go over here. Annoying as shit. Set AR-15 to stand by. To not have a kill herself. Now the good thing is that after I do this, I'm just going to be able to go straight through the gun to the boss and kill it. So that will be fine. Very good. Now to kill Executioner. Just for the fun, activate the fairy. Doesn't actually do anything. Don't care. You're about to die. Man, I hate old Sangler skills. They're not strong, don't get me wrong, they don't really do much. What they do is turn the boss invulnerable for a moment. Don't like it. The only reason why Car 98 is bad. The battle ends. Is it settled? It cost us heavily, but I think we secured the rendezvous route. Not just you think, you have done it. Look at the three over there. Nice work, A94. It's nothing. That's the least I could do. And you actually came over in person. That's right. I'm a good boss who doesn't bark at risking her life to protect her people. How about some thanks? Just like you, and who am I to say anything about it? Anyway, here's our new member, as you wanted. Looking good. It seems the final neural upgrade went very well. Didn't it, M41? How do you do, Miss Engie? I'm M41, awaiting your orders. Now it's M41 Mod 3, the complete overpowered powerhouse with a nuclear bomb. Well, nuclear missile launcher, sort of. Anyway, normally what you have to do in order to continue the next route is there's a rewind setting, which I don't have to use because it's not the actual event. Normally you'd have to rewind to the last split, locking all of these maps again, and then you'd have to continue from there. However, I can just do this. Damn it! Oh, keep that. Yes, keep going. Have a good night. Take care, and thank you for being here. Now we're on a different path entirely, with a critically damaged M41 next to us, and the mission objective is to establish a supply line. Where's the supply line thingy? Over to the left. I see. Not great for us at the moment. Oh, wrong button. Switch places. AK-12. You haven't forgotten our specialty, have you? Which one are you referring to? We'll need to deal with those military units if we want to pass through here. The best way is to assume direct control over them. It's possible, given the present circumstances, but I'll need some help for this. See those radar stations there? I'll need you to capture. I need you to capture them so I can hack into the military units. Those radar stations, huh? Got it. I'll inform M4A1. Also, I can't tell exactly which military units I'll be able to reach from any particular radar station. It's a matter of luck. Beggars can't be choosers. Leave the radar stations to us. You can take care of the rest. So first of all, we need to go down here. I've made a tiny mistake. That M4A1 has just killed herself. That's not great. That is not great. I have, however, also started this mission in the wrong way, to be fair. Time to see M4A1 explode! Bang. Let's stop being punctual. I don't know about that. It's also very much a culture thing. There is legitimately cultures that if you are punctual, like on the minute, and not 10 to 30 minutes late, you're considered rude, which is really weird to me, but, you know, sure. So, yeah, so stretch as well. You belong in the Japan category. I mean, Germany is also very well known for its punctuality. Yeah, that's the same as Germany as well. Skip. There we go, that's what I thought. I needed to actually move on to the tower. But it's on my dead. Very good. Now everything on the left side is no issue. We're gonna have to set you to stand by. Because what we'll have to do next turn is move our squad back to over here. And then switch some stuff around. Yep. Have a good wait, I guess. I am an idiot. I screwed myself. I'm gonna have to restart again because I forgot to click 2 buttons. Yep. I'm smart. Sure, I'm smart. God damn it. Bring resources out the fucking window. Switch places. Skip. You go over here. I'm gonna have to set that mech to eliminate enemies. If I set him to anything else, he's just gonna chill there for a turn, and I can't have that. You need to move. Very good. I have screwed up again! Why am I stupid today? Why? Why? Ah! I'm a dumbass. You can withdraw, you're gonna die anyway. Now I forgot to click the other 2 buttons that were very necessary to click. Like an absolute fucking dumbass. Yes, I'll restart again. Please let me restart again today. Shut up. Don't want to hear it from you. Don't want to hear that from you. Switch. Yes, skip. We've read that before. Planning mode, you go over there. Go. Then I need to set him 4A1 to stand by, the robot to eliminate enemies, and then I can do the plan as I want it to. God fucking damn it. Basically, this is an introductionary mission to the mechanics of capturing military units. It's not a big deal. I forgot again. So let me just restart the thing. Before we even get to see M4's turn. Because I am ridiculously dumb today. Like, I literally just talked about it! What is wrong with me? God fucking damn it. Well, no, I in fact do not wish to resume that battle, because I've screwed up again. Second time tonight. Pat, please. Terminate the mission, yes. I'll do it again. This time I'll do it properly. Maybe. God fucking damn it. Alright. Now set the robot to eliminate. That's the other important thing I need to do. Good. End the turn and we are fine. Also run capture this and that, giving us more turns. I can move in a way that puts the mech over to the left, over to the right side where M4A1 is, which will definitely shred all of the bombs that run at it. Can I do that? Hi, Nitro. I can. Okay, there we go. Figured it out. Switch them 4 over here. You over there. Put you over here. There we go. God damn. I have thrown it away. I had cleared the map. I would be done. But I forgot to do something. I needed to put the mech onto standby again, so that it wouldn't leave our command post. Because the enemy will go straight for our command post. Meaning that we lose. It's honestly not that hard a mission, Nitro. I'm literally just losing because I'm stupid. This is like the 7th time I started this mission, and every single time I've screwed up clicking 2 buttons in different variations. It's like, come on! Brain! Turn on! Do something! Don't need to study tactics, and I don't need to level up T-Dots. I just need to be not stupid. Superman is trying to keep you from pulling on a useless banner. Arguably still better than what I'm doing here. Because literally, I'm literally losing to me being dumb. Half the time, I forgot to set M4A1 to stand by. The other half times, I forgot to set the fucking mech to attack. And then just now, I forgot to set the mech back to fucking stand by because it needs to stay there. It's like, ah. It's shiny, but you don't need it. There we go. Now set this mech to attack. There we go. End the turn. Good. Good. You see, the reason why I need the mech to be on my command post and defending is because these things will explode. Don't like explosions on my command post. They are not very healthy. Move you over here. No, I'm going to quickly, immediately put you to standby. You switch with M4. And you switch with M4. Then we switch all the way through. All the way through. There you go. Now we can chill. Now the map is basically done, which is pretty nice. Also, I think I just might have lost connection to the chat for a second a moment ago, but I'm sure it's fine. Yay! So, yeah. I can still read you as well. That's pretty good. That was my main concern, whether or not my chat still works. But. I'll move you over here. Evaporate this enemy. With the force of an anti-material rifle coupled with actually, I can't hear what you're saying. Ah, funny. Now we just end turn multiple times in a row. And then we will finally have done this mission that really isn't hard. Really is the exact opposite. No, it's not a survival objective. Sort of, actually. It's a supply line objective. Basically, just establish the supply line for 3 turns. The main difficulty here comes from the fact that you have the beans trying to go for your command post. Which means you have to use the military robots on your command post. And again, I've lost like 5 or 6 times in a row because I forgot to set M4 to stand by, or I forgot to set the military boy to eliminate so he would move from the position that he was in, or stuff like that. It's like, pain. LH. Thank you very much. Enjoy your class. While I'm being stupid. Well, well, well. The second turn of the supply line being established. You here for emotional support? It's fine. That's the best kind of support, I think. Means going straight for a command post again. We're gonna get stopped by the robot. To be fair, Nitro, US moral support would be kind of funny. I know more immoral people, but, you know. And we're done. It has been done. It's another detachment, 1,700 meters ahead and to the right, heading right for us. Oh dear, SF's blocked our path in 3 directions now. Could this be a coincidence? There's only one explanation for how Singularity has been tracking our position. It's my fault again, right? This is precisely why we have to take you away. We've entered firing range of that Singular squad in the rear, and they're opening fire. See, you don't go to bed each night. You don't go to bed each night because you want to be responsible at all. You do it because you want to be unresponsible. Fair point. The Strash are too lazy to even do proper recon. They're simply acting according to preset orders. I'm guessing Mastermind has their hands full at the moment. So that's all there is to Mastermind's computational capacity, huh? I was hoping Singularity would put more effort into countering the military. That said, this isn't good news for us either. I'm beginning to wonder why I took this mission. It's like trying to avoid moths while carrying a lamp. Really asking for it, you know? Is there any cover nearby? Like I said, why did you come back? Now's not the time to look for cover, AR-15. The Singularity units from 11 o'clock are almost here. If you really think I'm a burden, then all you have to do is dump me here. Put me down, AR-15. Let me look for Sop and Raw. Would you mind not freaking out all the time? Wait a while longer. When I can't hold you anymore, you'll get your way. But right now, I don't want to waste my efforts. We need to get clear. There's some space up ahead. The military had a big battle there just now. How do fuels bleed? Probably oils and machine fluids that are supposed to be looking like blood. They are supposed to mimic humans, after all. So, you know. Prepare to race through the wrecks, but if you're even the least bit careless, you'll be joining them. Put me down, AR-15. I don't want you to die for me again, so put me down. Put a sock in it. Of course I'll drop you if I can't run fast enough to save myself. Make it 12. How much longer before that third Sanguis attachment catches up? They need attachments for further biologic functions, no further. What do you mean biologic functions? What? Actually, do I want to know? Back to the chink. You learned why I said no further. I see. Around 10 minutes. I figured the plan is to surround us here. Simple and crude. But it's effective. Let's say everything is as you predicted. You've got a way of dealing with them, right? And what if I said no? Then you'll die in a very humiliating death here. And I know that while you don't really mind the part about being dead, you can't stand being humiliated. So let's have it before they punch through the cover behind us. Ah, and you told me you were old-fashioned and stubborn, so I was prepared to go on up with a dummy. But make the most interesting faces. I'm curious about you all over again, AR-15. That doesn't sound good. So, what do you plan to do? Sanguis units chasing us already gathered here, so we'll wipe them out all in one shot. with just the two of us. I've been up by myself, but I wouldn't mind you firing from the side to add to the fun. A94 is more suited for such brutish ways of fighting, so I'd rather borrow some military units. You're going to force a connection. But the strain on your neural cloud... Don't judge me by your standards, Miss Employee 1. Well, these military units would be punched through soon if we kept using them as cover. They'd be enough to do with those Sanguis forces once I can get them moving. Click, click. Beep, beep, beep. Brrr. Authentication complete. Awaiting orders. How did you do that? That was incredibly quick. Dear me, I'm not some random civilian doll haphazardly modified with an imprint. Being praised for something so obvious kind of bothers me. Then couldn't you have done this earlier? Or did you want to watch me run myself into the ground? Forcing a connection is really tiring, you know? Besides, we hadn't gotten into the middle of these hunks of junk back then. Still, now that it's done, I'll sweep away these Sanguis forces to buy some time and use the rest to make up for screwing up on M4. Eh? Make up? Oh yes, making up, just like I did with you. You mean you've got level 2 debugging equipment with you? Well, I am an electronic warfare specialist. Obviously I'd have that stuff inside me. If there's enough time, then we should get started once we fall back to a safe zone. What are you talking about? Don't you want to run on your own two legs? It's time to repair you. And add a few things while we're at it. Add? Add what? You'll become like me. Stronger, less restrained, but also wilder. This is where all the misfortunes of being a doll begin. What on earth do you mean? Yes, that's how you get the mod 3. Story-wise. Ah. Ta-da! Compression initiates. 2. Oh, what was this map? I see, it's a destroy everyone map again. We can do that. Go over there, please. What the heck does the yellow mean? The yellow means that it's not Sanguis and not yours either. And it's not neutral either. It's the military. Well, or any third party that happens to be on the field, honestly. But at the moment, it's the military. There isn't any military units around, but, you know. But we will the military? No. We are, in fact, a PMC, a private military company. That's not the military. There you go. Postmortem crap. The things you come up with, I swear. Also, those artillery enemies on the enemy side are really annoying. Luckily, at the moment, they're really weak. Or rather, protected by a really weak squad. Otherwise, they'd be really annoying. Okay. Let's spawn one more squad, I guess. Gives us some movement points again. You move over here. You move over here. You will move over to here. I guess you move over here and... Actually, you know what? No. That's it. After that, we'll just spawn 2 more squads. We can, I guess. It doesn't actually do anything at that point because the entire map will be ours anyway. But hey, let's do it. Maximum Griffin force on field. Very good, very good. Some of these maps are a little bit annoying. This one's not one of them though. This one's genuinely fine. It's a P-38. Sure, let's spawn you, and then sure, let's spawn you as well. Let's get ourselves all the movement points, and we will use none of them. Sign of a good commander. No, seriously, we will really not be using many of them at all. Oh. There we go. That's basically all we'll be doing with them. Because we need to surround the gun. We could run in without it, because we could brute force it, but let's not do that. Establishing entire backup plan only to retreat when the enemy deploys the big gun Mark 13. Well, no. I'm still going to destroy the gun. What the fuck? What? Who's the rifle? IWS. After the battle, inside the safe house. I can't believe Neurocloud has done such a mess from just a simple disconnection. It's too fragile even for an older T-Doll model. I'm sorry, but will fixing it take a long time? It'll be fine once I run a few repair programs on the equipment. Since we have time, I should probably perform an upgrade on you with the gear we have on hand. An upgrade. Is that necessary? A repair will be enough, if you randomly poke around with an upgrade. This is an order, so be obedient. Lie down and be still. You have a lot of unused ports, so it won't take long. Alright. Thank you, Miss IQ-12. Calling me Miss sounds so stiff. Try Big Sis, AK-12. Big Sis. Nah, it doesn't sound good at all. Forget it. Objectively speaking, it's never bad to have more helpers. I won't have to keep listening to AR-15 complain if I have more reliable doll to help. If I have a more reliable doll to help on ops. And whose fault is it that I'm complaining? You've got a surprising amount of spare capacity in your Neuroclouds. I'll take back what I said earlier about being a civilian doll haphazardly modified with an imprint. After all, a lot of the parts you're using are military spec. No, not really. Is that so? No wonder NGO's eye on you. Now keep still. I'm gonna help you use up all that idle capacity of yours. Just leave everything to me and use this time to have a nice little heart-to-heart with AR-15. I don't mind if you talk about private stuff. I don't mind my butt, more like I'm dying to listen in on private stuff. I never said that. AK-12 begins the upgrading work with clicks and clacks. F-15. Apart from us, Ro and Sop, how are the command and the other dolls doing now? F-15 hesitates for a moment. It's none of her business. They should have withdrawn, according to what AK-12 said the last time she mentioned them. Have they withdrawn safely? How shall I put it? Given the situation, they probably would have taken heavy losses. Even from an optimistic guess. As I thought. Those Sangwa scum. It's all Mastermind's fault. She tricked me, and because of her, everyone's... I won't forgive them for this. I'll never forgive them. AK-12 glances over to A-15, who sighs. I'm 4. I'm going to tell you the truth, but you have to stay calm. What? The culprit behind Griffin's defeat in this operation is not Sangus Ferry, but the military. From the start, it's always been a military conspiracy. What are you saying? But we were clearly... I know you're very confused and full, but this is the truth. Top 2 and roll, it was the work of the military. The military? No, I don't get it. Why? Wasn't the military behind the entire operation? Shouldn't they be against Sangasuri? Why did they do that to her? Just who exactly did it? Was it really someone from the military? A squad of humans from the military killed them. That much is obvious from the bullet holes and the debris they left behind. Of course, they'll cover it up by saying they were getting rid of out-of-control dolls. And 4, do you know a Captain Jaeger? Yes. Yes, she does. He's the mastermind and culprit behind the attack on all of you. I believe he personally shot Ro. Jaeger? No, how could this be? Isn't he... M4. Jaeger isn't the one who set up the AR team. Is the one who set up the AR team. That much is certain. Jaeger's the murderer. Are you afraid? It's not good if your revenge is an enemy that's much, much scarier than the Sangus Ferry. If that's really true, then it doesn't matter who they are, whether they're dolls or humans. I will kill them with my own 2 hands. I swear it. Oh my. This isn't a declaration that a normal T-doll would make. Anyway, the upgrade's almost complete. Don't go running off after it's done. Listen to AR-15's orders, okay? M4. Our mission is to determine the motive behind this military operation. Join us once everything is ready. You'll get your answers. Join your team. We're called Defy. Do you like the name? I'm in. As long as I can get revenge... as long as I can avenge Ro and Sop. I'll obey orders from you and Angie until I achieve my objective. S-rank, we... Now, compression initiates 3. Let's go. After we do some shuffling around the resources again. Delisle getting stronger and stronger with every passing minute. Let me just quickly check what's in here. Meh. 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 And meh. Actually. Very good. You'll be using the 1.5 times XP this week. Yeah, that's fair. Now, compression initiates 3. The breakthrough is in progress. Are you really okay with letting her handle these enemies by herself? Since Andrew thinks it's fine, I have no problem with it. Didn't you used to be on the same team? Should you know her better? That's why I'm worried about her. You, on the other hand, are way too blasé about this. I don't know what that means. I didn't know when it first came out either. A Tito ought to act like a Tito. If I had to worry about everything, then why would we need humans? Ah, she's back. And for one walks over. All enemies exterminated. We can move on to the next objective. Your performance after the repair is pretty good. But don't push yourself too hard. It would be a shame if you were to break again just after you got fixed. My body feels very light now, but my aiming speed and mobility have improved tremendously. Both my ability. Your skills are amazing, AK-12. I see. Okay. I'm not one to get heavy from praises. I'm worried that your NeuroCloud hasn't fully adapted to the newly installed components. What are we going to do if overusing them leads to incompatibility issues and your NeuroCloud breaks down? Not to mention, I heard you. It only needs to last until I can personally destroy my target. That won't take long. And for, do you know the difference between riding a horse and camel through the desert? What is this, chicken soup for the soul time? Horses show signs of exhaustion as they move on, whereas the camels will just keel over and strand people in the desert. Whether or not this story is true, you know what I'm getting at, right? I'll inform you of any abnormalities in my NeuroCloud. And I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Yes, I know. Reminds me of Tear of Grace again, of all things. Don't know why. My turn, AR-15. Aren't you going to tell me about it? Tell you about what? About how you're still alive, of course. Now's not the time to reminisce about the past. And for, if you're concerned about the parapluie virus in AR-15, that's not necessary for the time being. Shut up, AK-12. If you say any more, I'll... flashback. It's trying to load another image from another cutscene, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not from another... Yeah. Nobody can hear each other speak for a few seconds after that. Dirt, trees, and wreckage are all swept into the sky. And Thor, are you alright? Paraplu went from Kablu, I see. I'm fine, the car's still intact. A-15, do your surroundings explode when you get mad? Stop pulling my leg. That was an artillery fire from SF's main forces. We've been spotted. Judging from the signals, there's super dangerous SF unit approaching. We might not be able to handle it with our present numbers. The enemy's vanguard is coming. Prepare to fight them off. AK-12, contact NG immediately. Eh? Shouldn't you try to throwing yourself at the enemy first or whatever? They've got heavy weapons. How are we supposed to defeat them? Fine, fine. I've got to broadcast in clear. There's no alternative. Angie, are you listening? I'm here. You should have received your mission. Gather that point better. Well, this isn't really the best timing. Well, we kind of ran into some trouble. Just get to the point. Andrew, we're pinned down by Sanguine's main force and we need support. Stop shouting into my ear. Don't you have a radio on your own? Don't expose yourself for too long. Hang on until we can get there. Angie, another thing. Ah, the transmission cut out. Guess handling ECM is hard for A94 after all. Still, G and Angie should have our coordinates now. We just need to hunker down here and wait for them to rescue us. Roger. M4, come with me to fight off the enemy. Hold on until Angie gets here. That's the kind of neat thing about current events in Ghost Frontline. You often have events that overlap with each other, happening at the same time. Which is, honestly, only one of the neat things, but, you know, it's a neat thing. I really want to cheese something here. I really want to cheese something here. Here's the thing. I'll need to wait until one turn later before I can cheese it. And the turn. Because I don't have the movement points left over right now. But after that, it shall be fine. You're going for an S? I'm going for a super cheese. Because I just noticed something about this map that I'm pretty sure that I noticed the first time I played as well. Because you could have done this in the first turn. Maybe. Actually, no, I couldn't have. I mean, the supply line, yeah, but... Actually, no, even then I would have lost. The objective here is the supply line. I need to establish a supply line and hold it for 2 turns. So no, I could not in fact have done that. Can do this, though. Which is the cheese I was talking about. Because it's a one-way ticket over there. But if you have a parachute ferry, there are no one-way tickets. Now, to be fair, there is no command post. Apart from my own. And, well, I need to keep that in my hands. I really like that rifle squad. Though IWS didn't even get to activate a skill. I was just small fry. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, they're very good. Especially because I think Iron 94 skill is a passive skill as well. She's very strong. Let me check. Yep. It's passive plus inactive. Okay, it's got 12. Let's go. End turn. Supply line established. With nobody shooting me in the back either. Very good. Another squad, please. Nope, no squad. No squad. Well, we should just end the turn again. This map would actually be surprisingly easy to silver medal, if that was the thing. Though events don't really have silver or gold medaling. They do have S ranking for higher drop chances on, you know, rare drops, but they don't really have, like, gold medaling anymore. Only the first few events do. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, some of the maps later on, you literally wouldn't be able to silver medal them. Like, they're straight up impossible to silver medal. Because of what the maps try to make you do, or want to make you do. So having parachute ferry, there's no way to do it. Yeah. I mean, that's... yeah. I mean, there's maps that are straight up even worse than that, but where you just straight up lose if you don't do a certain thing within 3 turns. But doing that certain thing within 3 turns also means you will not be capturing everything. Now, compression initiates fall. Let's go. It's the same map as before, however, this time from the other side. And I don't know if we get any other bit of story. Considering that we're just doing this for story and not for anything, like, reasonable. I'm gonna try to choose this as well. Because, this map is annoying to do. What you're supposed to do here is surround the gun, break through the gun, attack her. What I'm gonna do is something else. Waiting for you to accidentally get an event gun. That wouldn't actually make a difference. I have them all from this event. Oop. So what we do now then is wait 2 turns. Let's see, I reached maximum. It's about sending a message. It's about sending a T-doll right next to your boss. Just to say fuck you. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, basically. That's why I'm turning to this map. Sweden and 4 M4 doesn't drop anywhere as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, M4 is literally a gun that you cannot drop from anywhere. You get it from the main story, and that's it. There was a situation once where... the joke, yes. There was a situation where you could get a second one. Like, I think I actually have 2. Or had 2, at least. Because some people had scrapped their old ones, or actually, it might be that you could get a second set through story achievements, and that's what I did, or something. I don't remember. M15 can be up to twice, technically, but only if you scrap the first one. Really? Didn't know that. Yeah. As I said, normally you're supposed to surround the gun. We can, you know, put the first steps of that into place, but that's not going to be our main plan. Because we can just go for execution at the moment that my other squad's ready. And the good thing is G36C is in that squad, so she can literally tank forever and ever. Doo-doo. That being in one bit of combat. In multiple bits of combat, eventually she will die. But in one bit of combat, she will not. Hang on a minute. Wouldn't it? I need to try something in a moment. I want to test something now. Go on. Immune. Sure. Go on. Keep hitting. Oh! Okay, no, eventually it breaks through. I guess. That is interesting to know. That is really interesting to know. The fabled deformation. The battle ends. And for all that's enough. Those are friendlies up ahead. The members of Task Force 5, NG and A94. Nice work, A94. It's nothing. It's the least I could do. NG, actually, we've had most of these lines of Lee, of course. No need to be so formal. You're one of us already. I'm very grateful for the help you gave me earlier. That's fine. What matters is that you're safe, otherwise someone would yell at me. Also, Angie glances back at the case left behind by M16, currently on M4's back. So you actually brought this thing over. Miss Angie, what's inside this case? Do you want to know? Yes, but I can't open it, no matter what I do. Well, of course you can't open it. That's simply because you're mistaken about its nature. It's not a case. Angie takes the case from M4A1. She presses the thumb on the biometric scanner. Click, click. This is this. The case changes its shape and becomes a weapon that looks like a cannon. This case was originally a miniature fire support platform made using a Singularity technical design. Only authorized human beings can activate it. T-Dots can't use it by themselves. A Singularity miniature fire support platform. Miss Angie, can you teach me how to operate this thing? Judging by the ammo counts, M16 never used it, which is good. If possible, I hope you'll never have to use it either. I'll only permit it when there's no other alternative. Got it. Yes. Last time, and even now. Miss Angie feels very familiar to me. Why is that? What's this feeling? It's just like I've seen something like this before. AK-12, A94. Did you find anything new in the central database earlier? Let's put our information together. We found some interesting files, but what A94 discovered was sufficiently comprehensive. No, I'm sure you could have found the files that were buried deeper in A94. I doubt it. Given the way Parapluie completely spread now, even simple searches are gonna be hard. A94, do you still have a way to connect to level 2? I can't. The interface is too strong now. Interference is too strong now. I wouldn't be able to do anything even if I got in. I'm sorry, AK-12, That's fine. You were never meant for this sort of thing in the first place. In any case, you did well. Things you can do in a safe circuit are limited to begin with. We'll wait for the pros to show up and let them handle the rest. And by pros, do you mean... That's right. They're the only ones who can operate on level 2 without regard for Parapluie's interference. Also, AK-12, set up another signal blockade when the time comes. That way we'll know when the military is up to. Acknowledged. Who are they? Well, they are the best squad. Angie's personal Black Ops squad. You should have heard of them and the rumors about them. The squad which doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Ah, it's them. That's right. It's my Squad 44. And yes, Squad 44 is in fact Angie's squad. She is their boss. So, compression initiates is done. Now we go over to reignition. However, first of all, I want to try something. Now, I'm not sure if this will work at all. Reason being, we just saw at the very end there that a dummy, or two dummies in fact, actually still died at the end of the battle. Which kind of goes against the skill description. Just quickly. Target practice. Customize target, is that it? No. Target saving, there we go. Save target 6. I wish to only put you in here. Straight front and center. Nope. They do actually die, weirdly enough. I am guessing that it's a damage cap kind of thing, where if it takes enough damage, it will break. Which is funny. Good to know, though. That means it's not all reliable. Anyway, back to Singularity. Reignition. Nah. Oh. Okay, that's a button that I clicked. Good to know. I was really confused there for a second about what button I accidentally clicked. Anyway, Singularity. There we go, Reignition. It's only... No, okay, no. We're not going to get all of that done today. Singularity is also the first significantly long event. It's quite something. Now, what is our target here? Supply line. Okay, so command post is up there. Unknown targets. Okay, that's 4-4. That's also 4-4. Lots of maps, lots of events. What do you mean? I didn't say of anything of either of those. I said it's a significantly large event. Like, long. As in, there's a lot to it. If these move up here, I can use that to pull all of that up here. Was looking for more details for that statement. I see. I see. No, it is a lot of maps and a lot of story. Like, today, we haven't even played through 1/3 of the event. It's a significant one. Go on, IWS. Though you probably don't even get to shoot anything, because the handguns in this squad are also really good. Oh no, wait, she did actually get to pull the trigger twice. Let's expand over here so that we're not immediately getting surround captured over here. Bang. Also, NTW doesn't actually have the equipment that I should put on her. Because I don't have as many rangefinders as I would like. At least I think I haven't put one on her. No, actually I do. Never mind. Take it back. Take it back. She does have a rangefinder. So. And round. Very good. I should in fact not let 4-4 leave this area. So, first things first. We should move you over here, and we should move you over here. Like this. And then spawn a second squad up there. Very good. Minimal damage taken. Actually, no damage taken. So last but not least, spawn another unit. You be on standby. That'll force UMP-45 or UMP-9 to go a different path. Which is good. We shall also make 416 just chill. Because we need UMP-9 to have a clear path to the enemy. If we have something standing in the way, that will break my plan a little bit. And another rifle squad to fight. Bang bang, and they should all be dead. Very good. KCCO. Because where I want her to go is either directly down here, or like through here to this gun. So I need you to be a standby. Guess I'll just capture stuff over here. Go for it. Okay. Now, from here on out, the mission is basically already won. It's basically just trying to get the... coerce the AI into going where we want it to go. Actually, I can just do it in a different way as well. I have a better way to do this, because if we try to get UMP-9 to do this, it's going to take 1, 2, 3 turns before anything happens. If we, however, set you to eliminate, you'll move to 1 tile up. You will move 1 tile up. We'll surround capture the gun, and we can break through with our rifle squad. Which should also actually establish a supply line. Breakthrough. Should have maybe considered to activate the thingy. Oh well. Bang. Music reminds me of the music of an Arknets event. Wouldn't surprise me too much. Was reminiscent of an Arknets event. Always got to keep in mind. The Arknets developers used to be Ghost Online developers. Before they made their own company. I don't know for what reason they did, but they sure did. Well, while we're waiting to finish the map anyway, I'm just going to try to S rank. Well, not S rank. Golden. Oh, no, we're done already. The Griffin T-Dots cheer victory within the Griffin temporary command post. Alright, thank you for your hard work, everyone. Please stay at your post, process your casualties, and wait for the new instructions from the commander. Commander, we've been informed that the Sanguis forces pursuing us have been completely wiped out. I don't know who's helping us, but we're safe for the time being. Also, here's a list of the T-Dots who couldn't catch up. Thank you very much for the raid, Bats. Let me give you a shout out. I haven't seen you in a while. At least not over here. Marvel's Midnight Suns. Welcome, welcome. Hi, I am TV. At the moment, I'm playing through the story of a mobile game of all things. It's a good story, to be fair. Finally got to Radiant Return. Well, usually I stop at this time, or shortly after it. It's the first time the raid has gone on a... Well, it's not the first time, but usually it only happens on the weekends. Usually. But yeah, hi, I'm TB. I play lots of different video games, though this week is a bit weird. Because tomorrow I will actually not be streaming. It's the first time you've been here for it. Yeah, fair. Usually stream much later. Yeah, normally you start streaming at around the same time that I do. But you end later, I think? Or do you... No, I think you might actually start later than I do. And end later, of course. Oh? Yes. Yeah. Currently, we're playing through the events of a mobile game called Frontline, which yeah, there's a lot to unpack in the story. Just know that currently we are in control of a private military company that has been made to work together with the military of the country that we're part of, which is Russia in this case, actually, to take care of a rogue AI that is trying to take over the world. However, the military has betrayed us to set us up into destroying us, so we're now completely screwed. To, you know... Yeah, at this point it's basically just fighting our way out of being screwed by the military, while the other enemy has taken the backseat. But yeah, how are you doing? How was your stream? Hope you're having a good day today. Good stream. Anything interesting happen? Yeah. But yeah, I usually stream all sorts of things. Like yesterday I was playing Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, which is a game where you build ships and stuff. Doing good, got some voice work to do, so that's why you'll only stream. Ah, I see. Enjoy. And also, good, have a great success with that. Though, knowing your voice, that's... I want to say that's probably not going to be too hard, but also I don't know, because I've never done voice work. I don't know how that goes anyway, so, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to continue streaming the same way as usual, I guess. We're currently actually getting a casualty report of how many of our quote-unquote soldiers are T-Dolls, which is, yeah. Have a good voice, we all know what you meant. What? I mean, he does have a good voice. Like, his voice is absolutely nuts. Bats is good people. With a great voice. Yeah. Anyway. Someone left behind from retreating units. Others were separated from the commanders or belong to support units. Everyone's counting on you to lead us out of here, but they're also hoping that you can rescue the comrades if you can spare the effort. That said, luck might still be on your side if since the Sanguis pursuit has halted, Commander. It's the hardest job you've ever done. It's extremely medical and sciencey words are tough. Actually, I think you've talked about something like it before. Like, doing sciencey words and medical stuff for... It was either an advert or a company internal video that you had to make once. Something like that. It was either you or someone else. I don't remember. Sounds kind of fun, though. Well, it's not like you can have fun with it. This is not the kind of thing that is requested for, like, a video game project, but... adverts or company internal protocols and stuff. So, yeah. A mouthwash charger for dentists, great memory. Yeah. As I said, you talked about that before on stream, I think. I mean, that sounds like the kind of thing where, honestly, yeah, you do need some proper voiceover work guys for that. Like, I still remember the exact voice of the educational videos at work as well, because it's almost always the same guy, except for forklift driver Klaus. That was very distinct. even the guy that speaks, while still having an announcer voice, he was very distinct. And I don't think I've heard him in anything since. That video in general is something. Eventually, that video should really be properly translated into English. At the same time, I don't know how you would do that. I know that there's versions that have a subtitle, but you know. Also, for anyone who doesn't know forklift driver Klaus, yeah. Count of times you got a model. I see. I'm not even going to try to. I don't even know how to say the first one. Like, considering that I'm not the person that has the English as their first language, I don't know how to say the first one. You don't either. Have you tried putting into Google Translator and having it spoken out for you? No, the problem is not that... Like, I can read it. I know what it's... Well, I don't know what it means, I'll be honest. That would just be a straight-up lie. But I can pass everything that's there. But knowing different accents, there's like 3 or 4 different ways that could be right to say it, and I don't know which one's the right one. All personnel in Area S11, attention, all personnel appeared within the area. No good. Comms are still being heavily disrupted. We won't be able to contact Miss Helion like this. Yeah, the messenger already said with your orders. Golea doesn't get the nuance right, sadly. Just got a trial in her. I see. That's unfortunate. She's a cocky newcomer, but she'll definitely take the mission seriously. I just hope she'll come back safely. How did the operation turn out like this? Commander. May our team and the other T-Dolts, even the other commanders, don't tell me we're the only ones who made it out of there. You can say with absolute certainty that you would probably pronounce it completely wrong. Yeah, that sounds like something you would do. And, however, I gotta give you credit here, you would be very confident in saying it wrong. If that counts for anything. Yeah, I'm sure that isn't the case. I know that was just my imagination running wild. Understood, Commander. I'll keep an eye out for survivors during our withdrawal. 100%, yes. Save as many T-Dolts as possible is the only thing we can do now. Take care, Bats. Thank you very much for the raid again. It's nice having you here. As we are going to go into Reignition 2. I do understand that Gods Frontline is probably not exactly the best game to raid into while I'm in the middle of an event thing that, well, not the most complicated thing, not exactly easy either. Simple, just don't get damaged. Yes. So, actually, what is the goal on this map? I see. The radar. Down there. With the 27,000 bomb on it. That doesn't sit well with me, the 27k. I do have a 56k up in my corner of the map, for me, but Raid and Day Battle. They have some specific circumstances and what they were what they are used for, oftentimes. Do 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 do. I don't think the bomb moves in this case. No, the bomb doesn't move. I'm very well aware of that. Raiders often... I mean, first of all, this is a special case where the Raider basically counts as the command post. But in other cases, there can be Raider nodes on normal maps where there's special events that happen once you capture the Raider. Let me spawn Rifle Squad. Let's go. That squad's either going to move left or up, and I think it's going to be up. Yeah, it's definitely going to be up. So I'm going to have to move my Rifle Squad to the left and spawn another. Very good. Next squad. All the LA units are based off a real-life gun. Yes, they are. Well, more or less. Like, can you say the G11 is based off a real gun? Yes, because the gun sort of existed, but the ammunition really doesn't. But I think that's actually the biggest case of, you know, gun doesn't actually really exist. There's other situations where the gun that does exist is kind of shit. Like the ZIP-22. The ZIP-22 sure existed, but man, was it bad. Let's spawn another unit. Of course, the gun exists and might check itself in... No, that's not it. That's not the problem. The fucking G11 is just entirely space magic at this point. Like, it's literally commonly referred to as German crowd space magic. Or crowd space magic in general. Because that thing is literally clockwork. While at the same time, we have the A94 on the other side of the curtain there. It's whack. Like, as a person that has actually looked into gun mechanics and, you know, how certain guns work, the G11 is often referred to as space magic, but what the hell is the A94? And who thought it was a good idea? It's cool, and I love the gun, it's one of my favorites, but what the fuck, man? Oh, the bomb does actually move. I can just go straight to the radar now. Well, that's great. I did not expect that. What makes the A94 so weird? Okay. The way that the A94 works is that she has a hyperburst feature, where she fires 2 rounds at a rate of fire so high that by the time the second round has left the barrel, you have not felt the recoil of the first. However, the way that it works is really wacky. You see, it has the normal ammo feed as any other gun. So, you know, a chamber with a bullet in the chamber. You pull the trigger, which the recoil of that shot moves the barrel backwards, but at the same time, there's a pulley system that is counterbalanced to that, which pulls out the bolt of the barrel while the barrel is still moving backwards. Ejecting the case, there's a ramp that is above the magazine, which has a second round in it, which by another pulley gets pushed, or by the same pulley moving in the opposite direction or something like that. It's been a while. Gets pushed into or up the ramp into the chamber. The bolt closes again while the barrel is still moving. Fires the second round, and then the barrel and the recoil assembly and all together hits the rear stop, moves back forward, and resets the entire action to be ready again. I highly recommend watching a video on it just to understand how it works, because otherwise you won't. I can't explain it properly without having a model to show you. It's really, like, it literally has ropes and pulleys in it. I'm not joking. They might be wires, or steel wires, at least steel ropes, but still, it's literally ropes and pulleys inside the gun. Why? At Griffin HQ. Isn't there any way to contact any of the commanders? What about the military? Any response from them yet? Ma'am, we still haven't been able to establish communications with General Carter. The engineers have already eliminated the possibility of parapluie interference. Right now, they're checking the pathway to see if it was damaged by Sanguis Ferry. Understood. Keep trying until you get through. Ma'am, a Griffin T-Dol beyond parapluie's coverage radius is trying to open comms with us. We've authenticated her identity and she's not infected. Shall we allow the connection? Could you be a messenger from one of the commanders? Permission granted. Click. This is MP7, caretaker of caretakers. Can you hear me? Caretaker of caretakers. Could that be me? I'm a messenger sent by my caretaker. I ran all the way out here, out of the jamming radius by myself to make contact with HQ. Hello? Hello? Go on, MP7. What's the current status out there? It's terrible, but not terminal. Our caretakers reorganizing our echelons. It's been a struggle, but we've managed to gather all the Griffin T-Dots in sight, and we're preparing to continue our retreat to Areas 11. We've been attacked by both Sanguis forces and parapluie-infected military units. There hasn't been any response to our attempts at communicating with the military, so I'm guessing they've left us for dead. Mind your language, MP7. Do not make any statements that could cast aspersion on the military. Return to your caretaker with these orders from HQ. Top priority now is to retreat to the safe area. And if conditions permit, you may rescue other Griffin allies, both humans and T-Dols. Your caretaker has discretion to use exact orders over the exact orders to be issued, but they are to stand by for further instructions once the withdrawal to Area 11 is complete. Sure, I can do that. But things being the way they are now, is everything okay over there with you and the caretaker's boss? The commander's worried that HQ would suddenly... You won't let me say it, but you know what I mean, right? HQ is safe, and you don't need to worry. Ensure your own survival first. At the very least, we know that you're alive. That's good news. Thank you, AP7. This conversation is over. Thank you for your hard work. Go back and make your report. Got a caretaker of caretakers. Good luck to you too. Click. The transmission ends. After this, all I need to do is to send the info back via drone. Caretaker said that I didn't have to return to the battlefield once I managed to escape, so... I can't do it after all. It simply isn't our team style. My candy won't taste good if I back out of an operation before I've expended all my ammo. I'll go help those idiots out some more. MP7 charges back into the freight of the combat zone. Reignition 3. We might actually finish this set of state. Nope, not 4. I would like to start 3 first. Yes, I need to quickly shuffle some resources around again. Singularity, Reignition 3. Nope, not 4. 3. What map do we have here? Ah. You know what? Maybe we won't be doing this today. This map is pain. While all of the units over here are relatively lower force, apart from the red beans, because the red beans are fun, I swear. The way that you have to approach this mission is basically encircle capture everywhere where you have the red beans. Destroy the military units that are in the way. And then encircle capture at the end the command post. Within 5 rounds. How would you go through here in 5 rounds? No, you could actually do that. That just seems excessive. No, you could. You could totally do that. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Have to move the bomb. No. And circle capture. You have to capture. You don't have to stand on the tile. Just capture. There can be an enemy unit on the tile. You just have to own it. Gee, what do we even have here? Do we have any high threat armor? No anti-armor, right? No anti-armor. That may like it, but this one is mine. Go. The bombs will just sit there and not move. By the way, the effectiveness of a good machine gun squad. They're very expensive to use, but man, are they satisfying. Now, these are low strength enemy units, so it's not that impressive, but still. Might have to copy your homework on that one. Feel free. To be fair, it's a very high tier machine gun squad, and I've only recently replaced one unit against MG338 because, you know, I got MG338. And she's very good and fun. Still have one point left over, so I'm just gonna spawn another squad. Now the military units are patrolling, which is fine. So, if I zoom out a bit, I have to fight 1, 2, 3 times. I can quickly shuffle around and rearm really quick, though it shouldn't be necessary. From here on, we should actually be fine by just going... like this. Army units during the day. The military was fine. Army units happen during the day, actually, quite often. Bang, bang. Python shooting first. There's actually more frequent usage of army units during the day, so, you know, that's not that special. The Python story, it's unheard of. I mean, yeah. It doesn't really happen before Chapter 8. And even in Chapter 8, it's still relatively rare, I think. IWS just nuking everyone without even activating her ability. Then again, low strength units. This is still the first stage of the event. Keep that in mind. This is not the difficult part. The event is split into 3 parts. Basically 3 acts of the story. But yeah, this mission is actually less of a pain than I had expected. Very good. And the turn here to capture those 2 tiles. Have the military unit down here run into our defending squad. And obliterate the squad up here. That's 12k, by the way. That's actually a little bit more force, but it's, not enough. Not enough by any chance. I like the machine gun squad. It was actually my main used squad for a long, long time. Also, NTW just blasting away. Oh, it's great. Hunter DMZ after... I already said that I would play tank. Sorry. We could play tomorrow. We could play tomorrow, but also tomorrow I don't stream. So, tomorrow is something else planned. Should take the same time slot as stream, but not stream. And now we should actually encircle capture and win. Griffin HQ inside Kruger's office. And that is everything we know about what's happening in Area SO9. The military's actual main force has found an excuse to enter the region. They are also declaring that this is a terrorist incident caused by the PMC going rogue, and the regular army is going to take over the administration of this entire region very soon. I knew it. First thing I considered was that the military would use us as shields, then discard us to achieve their aims. But in the end, they flat out threw Griffin under the bus. Now they're trying to push us into a corner. Carter's plan was more outrageous than I'd imagined. A nearby TV is reporting a major incident that occurred during a joint training exercise between the military and the PMC. General Carter is giving a statement on behalf of the military. Regarding the accident which occurred during this training exercise, there is no need for anyone to worry. Our forces have activated our emergency response plan, and the situation is currently under control. Please be at ease. The military has a firm grasp of the situation, and we will conduct a legal investigation to determine the parties responsible for this incident. Kruger turns off the TV. Helion, issue the evacuation orders as planned, then take everyone and go. Mr. Kruger, are you sure you want to stay here? They only need us one scapegoat to help them finish acting out this farce. Given the chaos on the battlefield, they cannot not shut down all of Griffin's frontline bases. Griffin will not vanish as long as those commanders and T-Dolls are still around. And those commanders will need someone to help them. Helion, I trust you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you will be safe. Do I look like a man who'll let himself be taken without a fight? Then take care, Mr. Kruger. I'll lead everyone while we await your return. Helion bows and leaves the office. Now then. Kruger makes a personal call. Javier, it's me. I'd like to tell you something while we're still alive. At the same time, while withdrawing to Area S11, the commander has just achieved victory. We did it, Commander. Our tactics were effective, and we finally beat those military units. Now this route is safe, and everybody will be able to... Click. Yes. Alright. Commander, there's information here which indicates that other Griffin T-Dolls besides ourselves are withdrawing too. In relation to our current location, they're still behind us. Eh? You want us to escort them out of the contaminated zone? Understood. Everyone will be a bit upset about getting home late, but we've got to do this. Besides, not doing so is just isn't our style. Let's hold this place and protect everyone. Yes, but I shall drink. Now I will take a look at the last map and see how quickly that would be able to be done. Though considering that it's the finishing act of the finishing mission of the first act, I don't think it's a quick one. Not at all. Yeah, no, it's not. Man. I remember how this mission works. Basically, you do not want to deal with this gun. At all. What you want to do is set the closest unit to this bomb to eliminate. And only the closest unit to that bomb in that turn. Which right now would be G11. So you move one closer, and then you set her to wait. And then you do the same with 416, then with UMP9, then with 45. I will establish the base of the supply line. However, that's already 4 turns, so yeah, we're not doing that today. Let me figure out who to raid, and with that I mean I probably already know a target. Because there's still the week-long anniversary stream going on of Birugi. Who's... Ah, that's a bit laggy. However, we're still gonna go there. Still gonna say hello. Their stream quality at the moment doesn't seem to be the greatest, and they're playing Fortnite, which is not a game for me either, but, you know. Hey, I at least want to say hello. So let's go and say hello. As I'm going to end my stream, and be back on Thursday. With Hitman. Where we are still in Colorado. We are still within a PMC's military compound. Where we are still wildly outgunned, yet have actually managed to gun down a good chunk of guards already. I shall call it for today. Have a good night. Bye.